Did you know that the value of a gift lies in the eyes of the gift giver, not the receiver? They taught me this lesson in church when I was, 4, 5 years old. I learned it from my mother specifically, very directly, in a skating rink when I was probably 7 or 8. It was on my birthday, of all things. Even though I was taught this lesson twice, at least, specifically in my youth, it was definitely reiterated many times over that. I did not learn it, and I hope it took this time until my anniversary this year. And Kelly Sharpton taught me this lesson again this week. The value of a gift lies in the eyes of the giver, not the receiver. How they taught it to me at church. This one's very simple. I bet you've heard it before. Jesus and his disciples are in the synagogue, and people are bringing their offerings, their tithing. They are giving their first fruits, so to speak, of whatever their labor is, and whatever they get from that labor, they're giving it to the church. This widow comes, and she gives, I think in the King James Version, it's 2 mites. It's literally like less than a quarter, I think. The point is, it's not very much in total dollar values, right? She gave a very little amount, and the disciples are sort of like, But Jesus says, did you guys see what that woman gave? And they're all like, yeah, we did. We weren't impressed. But Jesus was. He says, why? She gave all that she had. The value of a gift lies in the eyes of the giver, not the receiver. For the church, that widow's mite wasn't much, but for the widow, it was everything. Okay. How did I learn it at a skating rink? My mother taught me this. She might get embarrassed that I tell it. She might be impressed that I remember it. I don't know. Either way, we're going to tell it. It's either my 7th or 8th birthday. And the height of cool is having your birthday at the skating rink in Bastrop, Louisiana at the time. So I have my birthday there, of course, because I'm the coolest. That's an exaggeration. Some of the lovely people that attend my birthday party are the Sims kids. Ellie and Jenny and Maggie, I think, came. Maggie might have been too young, honestly. I'm trying to do the math, and it's hard. The point is, though, Ellie and Jenny were definitely there. And the two of them together brought me what was, I am sure, I can't remember the specifics of this, but it was a lovely t-shirt, and it was a t-shirt very befitting of my current style. It was the kind of t-shirt that I was absolutely and did later wear. And yet, I'm 7 or 8 years old, and when I opened the box and it's a t-shirt inside, I went, oh, clothes. My face was not bemused as it is now recanting this story. So my mother, I believe the proper word is, snatched me out of the booth where I was opening presents and took me to, I believe, the restroom and corrected me on my presentation for receiving gifts of any kind, no matter what I particularly thought about them in that moment. The value of a gift lies in the eyes of the giver, not the receiver. It was a very thoughtful gift. That t-shirt was awesome. I did wear it for years probably after that. It was something I needed. I did not receive it in the spirit that it was given. So how did my wife teach me that lesson this week? Several weeks ago, at least, maybe months ago, she showed me a TikTok video, which I should have learned by now is her love language. I keep forgetting, but I should have absorbed that lesson too. She showed me a TikTok video that mentioned buying your husband flowers. Most adult men, especially of my age, may have never received flowers. I was in theater, so I actually have received flowers a couple of times, like a rose or 2 roses or something for an opening night. But I don't think, definitely not in my adult life, have I received flowers other than that. And I don't think that I ever even got flowers from, like, my mom. I think she when she gave me, like, Valentine's Day baskets or whatever, it was like, a Diet Coke in a glass bottle and some candy or a teddy bear or something. Anyway, I got these beautiful, beautiful flowers. I'm going to put a picture of them up here. They're really lovely. And not only are they lovely, they're thoughtful in that they are blue. And they're not a flower that I've ever seen before. I believe they're orchids. I think it's ocean sea breeze blue, sea breeze orchids, I think. Don't quote me. Anyway, the point is, they're very nice flowers. But like, first of all, I had specifically told her or asked her, don't buy me anything for our anniversary. We're going, first of all, we're just in New Orleans for a work trip. She got to go with me. We got to do a lot of fun stuff in New Orleans, kind of on the company dime, so to speak. Then we're going in just a couple of weeks. We're going to Walt Disney World. And I was like, we're going to spend a lot, we have spent a lot of money on that. Trip's all paid for, but we're going to spend some more money still on, shopping and food and things like that. So let's do that together. Don't buy me anything for our anniversary. But I wasn't upset that she bought me something. I was upset in the moment that she bought me flowers. It's not what I would have ordered myself. And once I knew that she had ordered me a present, my mind spun out into all the ways that I would have spent that money and all the things that I might imagine I would have ordered for myself. I didn't consider the value that the giver would place on the gift that she was sending me. And for her to buy me some gadget, some who's it, some what's it, only has the value that it might, again, she has to surmise it. What, I'm going to smile and be like, woohoo. But even if she sees me use it, a dozen times, like, it's not going to mean the same to her to give me another what's it, another trinket, another thing that plugs into a thing. But the flowers, which are really nice flowers, by the way, they're going to last for, a month and a half. This is like the fancy ones, and they came with all the sauce you put into the water. I don't even know. Because of the value I place on flowers, I haven't ordered her flowers often enough. But the value of a gift lies in the eyes of the giver, not the receiver. Don't take 15 tries to learn that lesson yourself. Just listen to me. And thank your wife when she gives you flowers, if she ever does. I have, by the way, since this video, sort of its own apology as well. I love you, honey bun. You gave me a great anniversary week, and I cannot wait for our time at Disney.